Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Radhe Radhe Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Radhe Radhe Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Haritas, en Kartik Rosaria en Janneman. Nice to see you. Oh, glory to my Guru Maharaj. Srila Guru Haridas, oh, glory. All glory to you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Glories to my Guruji, Srila Guru Haridas, my Maharaj, top preacher of the world. Srila Guru Haridas, preacher with conclusive truth, all the esoteric secrets of the holy books are revealed by man. Dear Mas Guruji, Hare Krishna. Oh glories to your potency. Glories to the force of Chaitanya. Glories to the concept, the joy of Chaitanya. Glories to the gift of God. Bhakti Vedanta Paramahamsa Srila Gora Haridas. Oh glories, oh glories, oh glories to you. Oh glories, oh glories to you. Hare Krishna, oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What a wonderful world. What a wonderful wonderful life. What a wonderful guru. What a wonderful mission. Wonderful message. The message of mercy, mercy and truth. The message of caitanya. Message of Krishna Prema. Message of embrace. Message of love. Transcendental, transcendental love, unknown to the world, but the gift of God, given by Srila Gaura Hari Das Maharaj. All glories to you, all glories to you. You are the only Guru. Next Acharya, Prema emanates from you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Next sheet. And George, nice to see funny. Jammer man. Glory to my Maharaj. Sri Gora Haridas sharing us. It's not a story what I'm telling you guys. This is really truth. He gives us the blood of Caitanya. He gives us the life, Chaitanya's life. He gives us the bread of life, Chaitanya's body. He's given us eternal life. Get self-realized by the mercy of my Guruji. Chant the names of God, of the Panchatattva, of those golden wines. Receive the God in the innermost core of all your hearts, by the mercy of Guruji, the gold of Chaitanya, golden avatar, the zone of God, Vrindavan, the land of God, the cloud of God. All this beauty is nothing better. There is nothing better than the cloud of God, the zone of God, the spirit of God, the spirit inside and outside of you. You're living in conclusive truth. Life is changing when the heart has been changed by the power of Chaitanya, by his living force. Radhika cleaned out your temple with her golden broom, with her golden broom. And you're ready to receive Jagannath. He's coming every day, over and over again. Jagannath comes, informing you about the esoteric truth. Then you find out finally, yes, he is the real Krishna. And you start glorifying this concept of God brought by Guruji. Sri Gora Haridas, oh glories to the living force here on earth, storehouse of bhakti, storehouse of bhakti. 'Cause prema emanates from you, my dear most Guru. That's why you are the one who takes us out of this darkness of ignorance, this darkness of Maya, this ocean of darkness. You take us out, you make us fly, flying high, high, high in the spiritual sky and think about there's other lands, Vrindavan, heaven and sweet Vrindavan, land of God, land of Radhika, land of Krishna. Oh glorious, oh glorious, oh glorious to you, oh glory, oh glory to the birds and to the bees, oh glories to the devotees, the dearmost friends of Radhika and Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 in the whole world. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Let's blossom, man. We all will blossom. We will bloom and blossom in the land of Vrindavan, where we have been brought by the real shepherd, Sri Agora Haridas, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj. All glories to you. All glories to you. All glories to you. All glories to you. You have the best Guruji in the whole world. Hare Krishna Janaki. Suddenly I'm hot. Hare Krishna. Glories to Guru Maharaj. Glories to this whole new world that He offered me. Oh my God, it is so beautiful on the other side. When you choose every day for the transcendental, although we are challenged daily, there is so much in Maya. But every day you choose again for the transcendental. Only focus is on my Radhika, Radharani, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Tom. Jan. Radha Radharika. Oh glories for your coming. Oh my girl, oh glories. Glories for your coming. Oh glories to you. Glories to you. Radhika, Radha Radhika. Let's feast, let's celebrate Radharani. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Radha Radha, Radha Radhika. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare I need to change something because I'm completely wet. Just a minute. And I was cold when I started. I said, so I had a sweater on. Shall I send the link a second time? Voilà, I think it's there. Hello, everybody. Hare Krishna. Nice to see all of you. All glories to Guru Maharaj. All glories to Guru Maharaj. Nama Om Vishnupadaya. Krishna Prestaya. Somebody is there. Yanaman. Hare Krishna. He's always eating. If it's not material food, it's transcendental, but he's always eating. What are you eating? What are you eating? Tomato soup. No. What? Tomato soup. Okay. Nama Om Vishnupadaya, Krishna Prestaya Bhutare. Srimati Bhaktivedanta Parvamsa. Srila Gora Haridas Maharajacharya. Iti Ramire. Namaste. Prabhupada Deve Gora Vari Pracharine. Nirvishesha. Suyavadi. Vasachadeja Tarine. Sri Krishna Chitaya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadara. Srivas Hare Guru Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadara. Srivas Hare Guru Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Look who's there, man. Look who we have there. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He's doing this with his long hair all the time. His hair is hanging in his face. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Glory, glory, man. Glory, glory. Hallelujah. Guru is breaking Maya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. What a wonderful world is this! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivas, Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivas, Srivas, Srivas. Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Vrinda, Vrinda, Vrinda. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Oh, glory. To the wealth of God, to the friends of God, to this all expanding world, to this deepening in all those relationships. Glories to the encounter with Radhika. Glories to the encounter with Krishna. Glories to the encounter with the sadhus and the saints. Glories to my sweet, vulnerable God. Who gives me the opportunity to take care of him. My little Krishna. of the rasa dances. To this vulnerable, complicated relationship with my Lord. Who dances all kinds of dances. Let me protect him, man. Let me protect him. Let me feed him. Let me take care of him. Let me serve him. Let me propagate him. Let me chant the holy name in the way he wants it. Let me worship him in spirit and in truth. Hare Krishna. Let me share him. May he live in the innermost core of all your hearts. This darling of Sachi Devi. May I multiply him like he has been multiplied towards me. Oh, oh, Haridas is there again. Tom, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Tom. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for this presence, for this beautiful one. Thank you for the twins of the spiritable sky, the eternal twins, the most beautiful ones, the most powerful ones, Radha and Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you for the awakening of Radhika. Thank you for the awakening of Krishna. Thank you for this whole beautiful life inside of my heart. Thank you for me, helping me to look inside of my heart and see a whole world, Krishna's world. See a whole temple. Unbelievable. I can see in my own heart now. And it's expanding. It becomes a whole world. Where Chaitanya took position in. I can see through your merciful eyes. You gave me your merciful eyes. I can see clearly now, transcendentally now. That's a miracle, a miracle, a miracle. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare I can advise everybody the same thing. Take shelter at the transcendental. Make that choice constantly and consistently. Always choose for the other side. We are bored in Maya's side. We are bored with all those misconceptions. We are bored with all those anarthas. We are bored with all those attachments. Finished, man. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And make that choice. For Krishna's soul, it's so much better to live there. It is so an awesome experience to know that your heart is developing love, something that you didn't know that it was possible. Your heart is developing transcendental love by the mercy of the Lord, by the mercy of Radhika, who takes position inside of me. She's kind of bossy. She's taking position. And the more I give the power to her, instead of my false ego, the happier I am. I give the power to her. I give the control to her. She's making me falling in love. A love that squeezes my heart. A love that squeezes my organs. A love that paralyzes my legs. A completely different love than we are used to. She's making me fun of Krishna. She's making me seek for him. She's making me serving him, desiring for him, longing for him, diving for him, flying for him, fighting for him, crying for him. Crying from love. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Radhe and Aman. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. I will read something else, and most of it then this last day was always Bhagavad Gita. I'm not bored, not at all, but just wanting to read something juicy. Maybe later I'll read some Bhagavad Gita. Let's see. I will read Govinda Lilamrita. But now it's gone. I don't understand why I prepare those texts and then they disappear. I will find it again. Just a minute. I have it here. I have it here now. All glories to Guru Maharaj. All glories to you. All glories, all glories. Srila Gaura Haridas, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati, Gaura Kishora Das Babaji, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Oh, glories to Jagannath Babaji, to Lord Nityananda, to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, glories to Srimati Radharani. And oh, glories to Krishna. And thank you so much, all of you. Thank you to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Chaitanya. This is, I remember, wait. There is something in the way so that I can't read it. Just, I need to move a bit. Summary of the downed pastimes. Those pastimes in which Guru Maharaj wakes up and he goes live. Those hours that I go to bed again. From 3 in the morning until 6 in the morning, 3 a.m. until 6 a.m. But in Vrindavan, it's lovely to wake up there at that moment. To wake up in this holy town here. The holy town I received. I remember Radha and Krishna at night's end being awakened by various sounds of the parrots that were sent by Vrinda Devi and that were making them rise from their pleasure bed by reciting different pleasant and unpleasant poems to them. Everything wakes them up. Indeed, unpleasant poems. Like the arrival of the snake. Or poems written full of speculations, these kind of poems. It makes them wake up and react every time, over and over again. The Lord reacts on everything. He knows everything. He sees everything. He reacts on everything. Their pleasure bed by reciting different pleasant and unpleasant poems to them. They are joyfully witnessed by their friends as they are tired from their loving pastimes. And they become afraid of the words of the old she-monkey Kakati. So they leave for their individual homes, although they are still thirsty for more pastimes, and they go to sleep. Those endless pastimes of Radha and Krishna, what they offer us, what they offered me, and you can always over and over again take shelter to that. And have that beautiful transcendental pleasure. Oh my God. They are joyfully witnessed by their friends. I'm a witness of Radha and Krishna. I can witness for them. Inside and outside, I can express myself about them. What they are giving me. About the secrets. All those secrets that they share with me. all the secrets that I share with them. I can witness about all that. I can shout it from the rooftops in a joyful way. No, in a transcendental way. When they are tired, he's caressing her feet. I am caressing her feet. And we are still in that peaceful state of mind. We don't want to hear sounds that takes us out of this beautiful environment. I want to stay there. I want to see what's happening in Vrindavan. I want to witness the play between Radha and Krishna and even be part of it and always take shelter of all those happenings, of all those little details where I find my eternal peace back, where I find my eternal happiness, and wherein I fall in love over and over again. And there is some anxiety sometimes, some anxiety of, will this, please let this not stop. Please don't take that shelter away from my Lord. Or will I still be satisfied by this shelter? And although I know he always gives me more and more and more, still that anxiety is there. Of course, it's not bothering me, but it's a little feeling that comes, that just appears. So many feelings, so many transcendental feelings. Seeing the end of the night, Vrinda ordered her birds to awaken Radhika and Madhusudana. And although they were eager to sing from the beginning, the parrots remained silent on Vrinda's order. I'm eager to sing. You can ask me to wake up Radhika and Madhusudana. I will do that every day in all of your hearts. I know the Lord is waiting for it. He wants to be sang out of his bed. It's better than the cock who in the morning. Let him hear a transcendental song, a song of glorification and deep attachment, longing and desiring to wake them up, both of them. Longing and desire that they open their book, that they open their lands, so that I can take shelter in their zone. In their land, in their forest. They are joyfully witnessed by their friends. I'm witnessing them now, at this moment. And while I'm singing, I'm witnessing them. I see how she wakes up. I see how he wakes up inside of me. How they are dancing inside of me, and how I can share that with you guys. I sing because I'm a witness. I sing it out loud. How beautiful they are. How powerful she is. How ecstatic she makes me. How she's inspiring me. How she helps me to fall in love, to develop love, because she's growing up. I witness how he gives me the words, the conclusive words, so that so that I will not be a false witness, a sahaja, a speculator. No, I never wanted that, because I don't want to lose the communion. That's the most important thing. I want to stay in communion. I don't take any risk to go out of communion. That's why you can't speculate. How can some people take that risk to lose communion, to lose the Lord, by writing nonsense, by writing a book that is a complete nonsense, that doesn't touch Radha and Krishna? Then what are you doing it for? What are you doing? You are completely out of communion. You don't have any advice anymore. And I'm very, very grateful that Guru Maharaj protects this zone, like Saint Peter, um, a real protector, like Saint Joseph, protecting Krishna, like Saint Christoffel, um, just protecting that zone. Because if we allow, like that the milk drinker comes in, or other poisoning influences, we will lose our communion. We want our communion to go deeper and deeper instead of lower and lower. That's what we want. We are here at this spot to grow inside of that devotion. Let that devotion grow inside of us so that the Lord can come more often, more potently, more strongly, so that Radha and Krishna can become really strong toddlers, man, with fat hands. Let's keep on feeding them with real pure transcendental food, cooked in ghee, purified food, purified butter, man. Let's give them the best there is. Then we will witness about the best there is as well. Absolutely, you've got to understand that. You've got to give the Lord the best food that you can imagine. Be very careful that you are not a sahaja, that you are not cheating, be very careful that you are not playing a drama, because they won't come. They will say, oh, there is already somebody. Somebody else is there controlling the situation. We don't have to go. No, you've got to make room for Radha and Krishna. You've got to empty out your temple. You've got to clean it out. All that pride needs to be gone. All that jealousy needs to be gone, so that he can come, so that he can celebrate with Srimati Radharani their festival of eternal life, so that you can be a witness of that beautiful happening. Joyfully witness as a friend of Radha and Krishna. By being a disciple of Srila Gaura Haridas, you become his friend, and then the door goes open. Then they say, Vrindavan, what's the code? Srila Gaura Haridas, okay, come in. Come in. And then you can joyfully witness those pastimes, but so joyfully, in a deep joy, in a deep love, and remember the pastimes, and remember those that affected you, and they become alive over and over again. The Lord offers us so much, and I don't know much. I don't know much. Really, I don't. But what I know is so happy making that I witness and witness and witness for really, really this miracle of God, the miracle of the gift of Guru Maharaj who descended to the world, the miracle of when you ask for a real spiritual master, for a real friend, when you ask that, you receive that. It happened to me. It happens to everybody who really asks, but have the desire to have a spiritual master, a master who masters the spirit, who knows the spirit, who caresses Srimati Radharani's feet. Such a spirit, such a master. Ask and you shall receive. God will give you his gift. God will give you the association of the most powerful worshipper in the whole world. The best friend of God who is walking here on the planet. Sirakora Haridas. Best friend of God and best friend of all the Krishnas here inside of human beings. For all the living beings, actually. Thank you, my dearmost Lord, for giving me this gift. And then you have a guru. And what use does he have if he doesn't give you Krishna? That's real guru. Real guru gives you Krishna. He gives me this world that I'm living in which I'm completely ecstatic. Being in those postures. And while my heart is bleeding from love, and I cry it out from love, I witness what they are doing with me. And I start to know them better and better because that closeness is there now. There is communion. I didn't take the risk to go out of communion. My only concern is to stay in communion, in his vibration, in her vibration. That is my life. That's all I'm living for. That's all I'm good in. Ik deug voor niks anders. I'm not good for anything else anymore. I'm a lover now. At this age. I don't need anything else anymore, man. Yeah, Radha and Krishna are always thirsty for more pastimes. Always, always. Don't forget that. That will never stop. But yeah, sometimes they go to sleep. Must be too hard for their bodies. Anyway, it is too hard for my body to be always, always, always in their pastimes. It's too hard, although when I recovered for 5 minutes, I can start again. Because I don't want to have a half relationship with my Lord. I don't want to have half pleasure. If you are used to the depth, you want the depth. You want the all in all. And it's sometimes better to recover because in relationships, there is one very important thing. The quality is much more important than the quantity. Believe me, especially with God. The quantity, so it's better sometimes to recover and to say, oh, no, I want to chant in deep ecstasy. I'm not going to chant 16 rounds. Some people are always chanting. You see the move of their hand, and you see the move of their mouth, and you see them shaking all the time. And there is no bliss on their face. I don't want to chant like that. It's a stupid, stupid habit. Who is pleased by that? Nobody. You're not glorifying your Lord. You're not going into a depth with Him. You're not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Give Him quality, man. Don't you want quality? He wants quality as well. So better to recover a bit until you gain some strength again. And then you say, I'm ready. I'm ready now to feel you again, to feel you in the depths, to give you all my deepest attention. And that's how it really works, man. That's fair, and that's most lovable way to approach Krishna. So the birds are those who wake up Radha and Krishna. Let me sing their glories, man. Let me wake them up. Oh, I become completely stiff now. By realizing that I get this boon, that I get this opportunity to wake up Radha and Krishna. They react on that. Can you imagine? That's communion. That is a wonderful miracle. That makes you cry only already by the thought. How is it possible that I am one of those birds who can wake them up and that they react immediately on me in 2 seconds? Speaking about the gift. although, although they were eager to sing from the beginning, the parrots remained silent on Vrinda's order. Now they joyfully surrounded the bower and started warbling. The she parrots, they sang in the grapevines. With all those fruits, man. The grapevines. Eating the fruits because they are connected to the true vine. They stay close to the true vine. The male parrots in the pomegranate trees. The cuckoos with their mates in the mango trees. The pigeons in the pilu trees. The peacocks in the kadamba trees. The bees buzzed in the vines, and the cocks started cooing on the ground. All the birds are singing, all in another tune, all in another tree, all in a tree that they make so divine, where everything will blossom and bloom by hearing the vibrations of a real devotee who found shelter with Radha and Krishna. who are living for them, to wake them up every day and receive that answer and that communion that I receive, even from the ground, even from the ground. Vrindavan is a place where everybody is singing. Every corner of Vrindavan is filled with devotees. All of them are carrying the same spirit in their hearts. All of them have that same devotion for Krishna. All of them are dearmost friends with Radhe. All of them know Krishna better than those who are not living in Vrindavan, because they are residents of Vrindavan. Residents of Vrindavan or Guru Maharaj says connoisseurs. I say connoisseurs, des connaisseurs. A resident of Vrindavan is a connoisseur. Therefore, his singing is always beautiful. Therefore, that glorification has an effect on you. That glorification makes you fly like those birds. And then a swarm of bees, greedy after honey, began to hum like Cupid's auspicious conch in the charming grove, which was full of blooming vines and had a bed of lotus flowers. Let's read this sentence again. Greedy after him, they began to hum like Cupid's auspicious conch, in the charming grove, which was full of blooming vines and had a bed of lotus flowers. Of course, those bees, they want to suck that honey, they want to drink that nectar, like what Guru Maharaj was reading today, the honey lickers. They are honey lickers with their little tongue. And they're making a sound of he's here, he's here. Cupid's conch. The sound of I love him, I love him, I love him. I want to drink that nectar. Krishna is a lotus flower. Krishna is a blossom. All those devotees are blossoming. And all those honeybees, they found the nectar of Krishna in those blossoms, in those flowers. They are smart. They are transcendentally intelligent, those honeybees. They take shelter at real devotees. I remember that Amita Krishna said, yeah, I go to temple every Sunday. You know, I know where the nectar is. And I thought, what are you talking about? Nectar. What, what nectar? But in our Sangha, I know what the nectar is. I know what the nectar is because this honey is so sweet that it affects my whole body, that it intoxicates my mind like if I would have drink a special elixir that gives me the intelligence of the Lord. And that's what they want as well. They are intelligent, those bees, men. They are greedy after that honey, you know. They hum in a very special way. They have a very, very special sound. If you're absorbed by that honey, by that nectar, you're making a very special sound. That vibration is very special. That's special. So that people say, like Ramurari, that temple president of Tirupati, who said to me, You must chant loads and loads of rounds. I said, no. But he heard the sound of in my voice. He heard the vibration. He thought, and he was looking at me, that whole Harinam. He was looking at me. I felt, why is that guy looking at me so much? And then he asked the question, you must, oh, a nice honeybee of, of Tom. Nice. You must chant loads and loads of rounds. I said, no, no, not at all. Not at all. Hardly chanting. Hardly. But I said, I am a disciple of Sri Agora Haridas. Yes, Krishna Prem. And then the conversation stopped. Then suddenly he wasn't interested anymore because he was a Vaidhi Bhakta. He couldn't understand that. He couldn't understand it. But that's 7 years ago. I would be capable to explain much more, but then my English was so poorly. So poorly. I couldn't slap him enough. I should have slapped him with conclusive truth. A swarm of joyful she-bees, intoxicated, hummed like the auspicious symbols of Cupid to awaken Govinda. You know, even those bees are so merciful towards me now, sharing their honey with me. These are beautiful devotees. Even they share it with me now. My barometer is my legs, because that smile, I always have it. The laughter, I always have it. The cry, the tears as well. But that little extra that gives me something extra, they say, wow, even those honeybees now. That's always in the lakes. When nobody can cheat me, when I read, these are strange what I'm telling you, but when I read Cole's poems, my legs are not reacting on it at all. Nothing. Because he's not pleasing Krishna. He doesn't do it. First of all, it is not meant to please Krishna. He didn't write that to please Krishna. He did that to caress his own false ego. Secondly, Krishna is not alive inside. He doesn't have enough spirit. If you want to write transcendental things, you've got to be in deep ecstasy so that you can put it on the paper. And then when others read it, they will say, whoa, whoa, thank you so much. Thank you for the honey. I can extract it out of what you wrote here. But that's not what he does, A flock of birds repeatedly sing coo-hoo on the fifth note, like the Veena of Cupid. The cuckoos sat next to their mates in the mango trees, intoxicated with divine love, relishing the soft mango pits, sweetly singing with clear voices like Cupid's Veena. Those clear voices, you cannot compare that with with a material voice. People can say, for instance, for me, your voice is ugly and you can't sing. You sing too loud. You're shouting. You're actually not singing. You're shouting. It's too this and too that. It is all true. That's all true. I'm not concerned about that. What I do is I open my throat and I let the Lord spread His vibrations, spit it out to the world, man. Um, he has hollowed me out and now He can use me. And meanwhile, I am enjoying my communion with Him, and everybody can have the benefit of it. And I don't care how it sounds in a material way. I'm not a singer. I'm not somebody who is going to sing and I want to have points on my singing or clapping hands on my singing. I'm pleasing my Lord, and I give him the chance to manifest himself here in the world. That's what a devotee does, and you're not concerned about other things, not at all. Let him manifest himself. Let him multiply himself inside of the world, because that is what my guru did. Guru was singing, Guru was laughing and crying, showing the symptoms of ecstatic love, and that's how he made me into a devotee. And that I follow in his footsteps. I do the same. I do exactly the same, not with the same power because I am a disciple, but I follow in his footsteps because that is how it works. That is how Krishna wants it. He wants us to multiply him in the world. He wants us to give him the chance to manifest himself in the world, to live in this world, and to share his vibrations and his mercy to everybody who comes in contact. I will leave this text now. I'll come back. I will read something of the Bhagavad Gita now. I give you 12 points. Oh, this is not Eros song. Now I get 12 points. Whoa. What and why? Oh, I was reading Govinda Lilamrita. Jan, you don't have that book on your phone. But now I'm going to read Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10. Chapter 10. Hare Krishna Govinda en Sim. Hoe kan men niet meer jaloers zijn? Hoe kan men niet? Je kan dat zelf niet controleren. You can't control your jealousy yourself. It is an anartha that we all have. And that actually Krishna purifies you. He takes that out of your system. Nobody can say, I'm not going to be jealous anymore. You can try to have some kind of insights, psychological insights. Why should I be jealous? And you can reason about all those things. Why should I be proud, etc. You can do, but getting rid of it, no. It needs to be burned away by God. He burns it away. The Spirit burns it away. That's called purification. Somebody is giving pictures and pictures and pictures. There he is. See. The opulence of the Absolute. I've been reading and I'm coming back at verse 10 now. First I will read verse 9. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Oh Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You're so lovable, man. You're so lovable. And I really grant everybody to know God. You got to really understand that concept. Guru is a gift of God. He came to give you the highest gift there is. He came to give you God in your heart, an awakening, a communion, a relationship. A relationship that you cannot imagine with a human being. It has nothing to do with it. With human beings, there are always problems. And it's not transcendental, it's always material. So transcendental is so much more enjoyable and complete and perfect. And you get perfected little by little by little to enjoy this perfection of love, to enjoy this perfect relationship. And the more we get purified, the more joy we will have with him, the more joy he will have with us, because he wants purified devotees. Krishna wants purified devotees. then you are back to him, understood, in his purity. But he's so merciful, he accepts us with all our anarthas. But he wants us. If you make the choice, of course, you don't have to do it. You don't have to say, okay, Krishna, I will go through the purification because I want you. No. But if you want him, then you've got to go through the purification. You make that choice over and over again, you know. The thoughts of my pure devotees, they dwell in me. In him, in his land, in his pastimes, in Vrindavan, in his personality, in his word, in his beauty, in his light, in her, in Radhe. Your thoughts are there. And there where you find him. By the mercy of Guru. Who gave you that tool to talk with Krishna, who gave you that secret language to talk with Krishna, a language that nobody knows. And then there can be an exchange, that mysterious language, the ecstasy of God. And then you can really have communions, communications, back and forth, question and answer. But most of all, for me, desire and be an embraced man. I'm so lazy, so how shall I call that? I surrender in such a strange way. I just want to fall in Krishna's arms, that's all. And not doing anything. Just be there in communion. Enjoy what's happening there. That's all I want. and then and then that laziness disappears a little bit, and I wake up a little bit, and then I think, come on, let's go for it again, Krishna. Come on, man, let's swim, let's dive. Give me a pearl for the day. Give me a pearl for the day. And then I start to chant and to seduce him. You think that he gives it just like that? No. You got to seduce him. You've got to show him your transcendental features. It's a flirt with Krishna. And it's not like in material life. I've never been good in flirting, but I've seen people were doing that. I actually never wanted to do that, but I saw people doing that. But with Krishna, it's different. It's completely different. You're more wild. You're wild. Flirting with Krishna is a wild thing. You don't look very, materially, you don't look very pretty, you know, but transcendentally, you really show, man, if you're not coming, something is going to happen, you know, with you. I really wanna grab you, and I'm gonna run behind you, and I'm gonna catch you, man. I'm gonna like you read about the Radha and Krishna are full of scratches from doing that to each other. Well, It's a transcendental thing. Jan understands. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are fully devoted to my service, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss from always enlightening one another and conversing about me. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing. This gives me the this is the highlight of the day, going live. This gives me great satisfaction and bliss because I witness in public. I witness for how they relate to each other, how they dance with each other, how they wake up inside of their beautiful land, how all those devotees, all those friends are singing him to wake him up. How my guru is singing to wake the Lord up with his beautiful voice, with that transcendental sound that he uses to wake up Krishna inside of our hearts as well. Um, Little by little, the understanding is growing and growing and growing. And if you share that with others, it gives the devotees great satisfaction and bliss, but it gives the Lord great satisfaction and bliss as well. Yes, we are enlightening each other. Yes, Harikatha is an action to please the Lord. And when He's in the center, it's all about Him. You're pleasing Him. It's not about all those false egos. You just do it to please Him. If you come with a comment, it is because you want to add something to please Him, because I have something to say. I know Krishna wants to hear this. I know he wants to hear this. This is something beautiful. This is something that he just gave me in the revelation, and he wants me to share that to please Krishna in the other hearts as well. To share that, enlightening one another by sharing those vibrations, by sharing that spirit, by showing the symptoms of ecstatic love. In that way, you share the spirit as well. Enlightening each other by explaining what the Lord is showing you in revelation, so that others can enjoy that as well. That's how devotees love each other, in the way like Guru loves us. That's how Guru loves us, by enlightening us, by sharing Krishna with us. That is his love, by having that transcendental compassion, conversing about the Lord, Harikatha. Put him in the center, glorify him, and live in that glorification. Live in that zone that starts to exist, that appears when you are glorifying and conversing about him, and not about your own false ego. Me, and I. I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to do that. So yeah, I prefer to stay silent and say I don't have anything to say. Who has a message on my false ego? Nobody. I never wanted to talk about my false ego. When you go live, you do it to please the Lord. It is a service. It is your service. I always had that in my mind. That's why I did it. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with ecstatic love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. And that's it. If you are on this path, We are getting more and more in love with God. We are getting more and more ecstatic for God. We receive more and more love for God by the mercy of Guru. He's leading his flock to the innermost core of Vrindavan, to the innermost core of that forest. He makes us more devoted. He makes room inside of our hearts so that devotion can grow and grow by the word that he speaks to us and by the spirit that he spreads, by bringing us in that certain zone where everything is different than in the world. And when you are in that zone, you are in Krishna's zone, you are in Radha's zone. There you find the advice, you find the helper. There you will receive the deep understanding. There you will meet Krishna. And sometimes he hides behind the trees, but you will meet him over and over again. There you will swim in Radha Kund. You will swim in Sham Kund. And enjoy Radha's presence in the depths. Drink the same water that she drinks and get purified by it. And swim in Shamkund. Drink the water of knowledge, the elixir of intelligence. The offer of Guru Maharaj to the world is miraculous. It is so big. It is so big. It's not a cheap thing. He's not an ordinary guy. That's why I was always so disturbed when I read Ghora Hari. Ghora Hari is a nice guy, and I thought, here we go again. Here we go again, man. Are you that blind? Are you really that blind? Can't you see the divinity in my Guruji? See, those eyes need to be opened and you need to be purified. You really need to be purified before you get transcendental eyes. Maybe people don't want to hear that. That has always been the same problem. My preaching is straight on. It needs to be conclusive. I'm telling the truth. And if it goes as rage, it goes as rage, yes. If you deny purification, if you say we don't need to go through purification or it only happens in the by the holy name, it's not enough. You need to hear, submissive hearing. You need to obey. You need to follow the instructions of your master, your spiritual master. You need to hear the cleaning words. And you need to do that in a submissive way. And gradually, we all will surrender. And the more you surrender, the more you give up, the more you give up your own opinion, the more you will give your heart, the more he will give himself towards you. Then the communion becomes always stronger and more condensed. And that relationship is the highest thing in the whole world. Oh, glories to Guru Maharaj. Okay, now I'm going to ask if somebody wants to say anything. Jan and Tom. Or somebody else wants to come. Serving him and feeding him. Yeah, true. Yeah. Who wants to say something?
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Well, I feel wonderful today. Like I can eat the vibrations. I can feel it. It nourishes me so much to be in this association with Shilakaridas, with you, the associates. Bo, it's so today it was like an upgrade. It was deeper than
Ah, that's
before.
great.
And oh my
Yeah,
God, it was so. I when I was chanting, I felt this being in a flock of ducks, of birds, and headed by Shilagari Das, and I saw you and Mother Aruna in his slipstream, and just being there, these vibrations they were so complete, like all the other identifications they just fell off,
yeah,
they vanished, and to come in this vibration is so it's 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 so complete. It's purifying. It's nourishing. It's um yeah. It's totally complete. It's totally complete.
yeah,
It's
yeah. So there is more opening. You feel that you are more hollowed out, that you can experience the vibration stronger.
yes, yes, and it's that's the word. It's also playful. It's so natural to be here. Everything becomes from complicated, overcomplicated. It becomes simple and clear. Like there is nothing else to serve. There's nothing else to follow. There's nothing else to um, that all the other things they are just distractions. When tasting this, it's so complete that there is no life anymore. I only want I want this life, not that life anymore. It's very
You make that decision. Yeah, you make the decision. It's your choice. You
yeah.
make.
It
Yeah,
feels like
I
it's like
understand.
surrendering a little bit more, surrendering a little bit more. Yes, let's
Yeah,
touch this.
yeah.
Let's follow this. Let's try out what. Let me go along with following Lalita. Let me listen to Slikaradas and Lalita. And every time there's the little bit more trust and a little bit more surrendering.
Desire.
Whoa,
Yeah.
yes, and a little bit. Oh, this is not. Um, what, what also helped me a lot is sometimes I remember some words. Shilagaradas said to me at a certain point, "Tom, you want it your way, yeah, you want it your way." And I was thinking, yes, I want the happiness. I had some image of happiness, of progress. Yes, and that means
Yeah.
I want it my way, but that's not the way. Yeah, I have to just trust him and surrender to his priority setting.
Yeah, just let it come. We all want it our way. We have a certain idea of how it should be in our material life, and we also make a certain idea about the transcendental life. People ask questions about how is that forest of Vrindavan and how is are those bees and those birds, but my friends, these are all esoteric things. These are all metaphors. They will be explained inside of your heart by revelation, by the Lord Himself. So you've got to be patient, and it is by submissive listening that you get hollowed out, listen little by little by little, and that those revelations are coming. For me, it's growing for years, and it keeps on growing every day, and every day I am surprised. So it is that surprise. You've got to live for that surprise, not for my way. I live for what, Krishna, what are you giving me today? You know, I don't have an idea what it will be. I don't make an idea.
Yeah, it's all interconnected. This being submissive and surrendering and trusting, and and yeah, it dissolves your previous um, ideas, your previous um, thoughts, and what's the other name? Um, je aannames. It dissolves your I don't know the English word now.
Je aannames, uw acceptatie?
De aannames in het Engels.
Ja, maar hoe, wat betekent aanname? Zeg het in het Nederlands eens.
Je
Ik ken dat woord
vooroordelen.
niet. Ah, je
Je
vooroordelen. Ah.
aannames, je vooroordelen.
Yeah, 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 yeah. People have their own
Ja.
idea about, and especially with all those pictures and those pastimes. I called that toddler preaching. Um, that's why I also always asked to devotees, but what does it mean? Yeah, you're a Mayavadi, they said. You are a Mayavadi. I said, no, I want to have the meaning of those
They
pastimes.
cannot explain. Only here.
No, of course not. They think you need to take it literally, and that's what they told me. And for me, that I said, for me, that was toddler preaching, looking at the movie of Radha Krishna, of Little Krishna. Sorry, for me that was, yeah, it's nice for the grandchildren. If you, but for me, it was not attractive at all. Not at all. If you know the pastimes, yeah, then it's nice. But otherwise it's just like a Walt Disney movie, that doesn't paralyze my legs. I need to know what it means. That was always my intake. Freddy says something here.
Prejudices.
Tom is a lawyer.
It's vooroordelen. Prejudices.
Ah, yeah. Hare Krishna, Kerry, nice to see you. Prejudicious of, yeah, 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 yeah. Can I read what? Oh no, it's Fernando who writes it. I thought it was Freddy. No, it's Fernando. Tom is a lawyer. For lawyers, it is difficult to agree with a part without considering the opposite side. What do you think about that?
Yeah, there's something that resonates. Like when somebody is posing um, a consideration, I automatically I feel yes, but what is the opposite side of it? Like the other side of the coin, yeah. And I did that very much, but um, in this dualistic world, sometimes both perspectives are true. Yes, it's
Yeah,
just from this angle, it's like this, and from this angle, it's like this. And to take it to a transcendental level, there are many angles, and the Lord, he knows how to reciprocate perfectly. He knows to upgrade every angle.
yeah. I think you try to understand everything also too much with the mind. You really try to understand it, instead of saying, just come, 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 come. I'm here, and I'm hearing, and let the vibrations do the job.
Yeah,
you know.
I also tried that angle to understand it with like what is sensible. Yeah, I have to study this because that's sensible. I have to focus my attention to that, but that's sensible. But being in the sangha, it brought me another angle, like um, going from people pleasing to Krishna pleasing, and going from looking from the mind and material sentiments, going to transcendental um, qualities, looking from a
Yeah,
transcendental perspective, like what is really, how is a gopi serving Krishna? Yeah, and it brings um, the energy from the energy from the mind is not the goal anymore. To invest in the mind approach, and also the sentimental approach. It's not the path anymore. It's not bringing the transcendental qualities. So I had to tune in, like, to that vibration. Yeah, your vibration,
mhm,
Silagaridas vibration. And it's very, very amazing what's going on here. I feel things I never felt before, and
yeah,
it's a whole different world. This is like you said very beautifully, this tuning in to that new world. Whoa! And you said today, whoa, there's Chaitanya living there. Yes. And
yeah,
whoa, that's when listening to that vibration, listening to you, all the other qualities, they they lose their significance, they lose their priority, because it all vanishes. It's nothing in this vibration.
yeah. That's it. That's it. Actually, we are here to be transformed and not to be a student or to say, oh, how is this and how is that? No, no, just be there to be transformed and let the Lord transform you, and everything comes in His place. Everything will come. And Rajiv says, accepting, being capable to accept is an art, and that's true. But you cannot force those things either. You cannot force that. You cannot say, "Come on, accept it now," and when no, you've got to be purified. If things are not acceptable, trust. That is important. Trust the Lord, because it will become true. And what I always said, what I don't understand now, I will understand later. That was always my mood. And sometimes years later, I got the understanding about certain things.
That's beautiful. Patience.
Yeah, yeah, and knowing I have this happiness, I have all that beauty, and there are parts that I still don't understand, but I'm hopeful, um, because I know from experience that everything became perfect until now. So
Yeah,
this perfection is always growing.
trusting
It is
trusting the
transformation.
path, trusting the
Yeah,
process. These
yeah.
are all insights during the road, during going along, going on. And yeah, like I said, let me trust this. Let me follow this vibration, and following your vibration and Sligarida's vibration, that's everything.
Yeah, Richard says yes, trust the best approach. He is really good in that. I really admire Rajiv. He's very patient, very humble, very trustful. Um, I don't know, he has a certain mood, very satisfied and very grateful. He has all those moods. When I talk with him, that's always, I say, wow, man, that's really, I like your mood so much. Really. We don't see him much, but behind the scenes, he's really enjoying the classes of Guru Maharaj, and he has so a certain philosophy that I really like. Yeah. Jan, do you still want to say something? Anything? Oh, yeah, I've got to unmute it because he was talking over Tom. Ja, Janneman.
Om af te sluiten, wie wil er appreciëren van nog samen Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, if we go tomorrow, we go further.
Merci.
Thank
Dank
you
u.
for listening together, appreciating this small song.
Je hebt het goed zingen. Je hebt het goed zingen. Okay, my friends. Thank you, everybody.
Dag Tom.
Let's see what more.
Tommeke.
Rachel say something. Stille waters hebben diepe gronden. Oh, ja, en als ze zegt Lalita ziet, dan krijg ik kippenvel. Het is zo'n lieve schat. Stille waters hebben diepe gronden, ja. Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye. Dag.